Happy Mother's Day to all. Hey, Miss V. Happy Mother's Day, beautiful. Let me push this back a little. Let me see if I got everything set up. Whew. I wish I could have this like more whited. How do I get that? Let me see. Well, I want to have some of that come up, so. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. Oh, get this air in here. I got my seafood here, got my sauce. I'm ready to dig in. So excited. I don't know, I just feel like I wish I had like a big, let me see. I could push this up some. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let's get these napkins going because we're about to chow down. Okay? We're about to chow down. Hey, Tracy. Happy Mother's Day, beautiful. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad, real life drama. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. What's up, y'all? Yes, happy pre-Mother's Day seafood boil. Yes, tonight is the night. I had y'all vote. Y'all votes were in. The votes were in. You had a chance to vote, and here we are. We are here for the seafood boil. Let me get up. Let me see if I can. Oh, how can I show this to y'all? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can I show this without falling? Hey, hey, Miss V. I'm trying to show y'all the seafood boil. I did lobster for the first time ever, y'all. So we got some lobster on deck. We got some snow crab legs. We got corn, eggs, potato. Got our lemon. And we got our beloved sauce that I made from scratch. Okay. With a little bit of ingredients out of it, so I kind of really put my own twist to it, and it is banging. Everything is fresh in that sauce, fresh ginger, fresh parsley, onion, um, oh god, fresh garlic, plus mint garlic, but also fresh garlic, like everything, and everything in the cabin, brown sugar, everything. So I'm ready to dig in. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama. Today is our pre-Mother's Day seafood boil celebrity deaths. As I like to say, celebrity murder. As I like to say, Illuminati. As I like to say, the higher-ups. As we like to say, the man. As they like to say, society. As they like to say, what's the other name that they say? Hold on, y'all. Because they say a lot of names for them. But my favorite one, as they say, is Illuminati. We all have celebrities that we grew up listening to, right? But before we get started, please hit that notification bell. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. But the most important thing is sit back, put your seatbelt on, because you're on the ride for your life, baby. Okay? But also hit the thumbs up and subscribe to Brooklyn Squad. Why not? Hit, you want to. You people in the background, you're watching. You might as well subscribe. We're growing up on our subscribers, baby. We got 535. And then on my new channel, I got 16. So that's a plus. Let's get to it. A lot of us, one of my favorite singers growing up was Michael Jackson. Whitney Houston. A lot of those celebrities has... What happened? They like to say accidental deaths. They like to say heart attacks. They like to say OD. They like to say they just couldn't handle being a celebrity. But the bottom truth is, I think, they were taken out. I believe they were taken out. I believe some of them wanted to get out of their contract. Like Biggie Smalls. Like Tupac. And I truly believe that once they was getting ready to get out of their contract or wanted to try to get out, that was it. That was it. I believe people like, rest in peace, yes, Whitney Houston. Beautiful voice. She's a legend. Who don't love Whitney Houston? I mean, you might have people that don't rock with her, but for me, I grew up listening to her and Michael Jackson. Actually, I'm following her sister-in-law on YouTube, and she's telling it all. And we're going to get into that also. It's a shame that her daughter, Bobby Christina, died the same exact way as her mother. Interesting. Go figure. How does that happen? How does Bobby Christina... Now, we know she had issues, yes. She was into drugs and, she had some stuff going on when Whitney died. But she winds up the same exact way as her mother? No. That beautiful queen was murdered. Okay? Allegedly. And we're going to get into all of that. We are going to get into all of that. I want to try this king. First of all, not king crab. I wish I did have some damn king crab. I've never made lobster before. It's my first time. I had to look on YouTube to see how to open it, cut it, clean it. Listen, I only made one of them. So I hope I cooked it correctly. Let me say grace. Let me dig in. And let's get into this. Hey, babe. God, thank you for this wonderful food that you have given me. Thank you for everything you have done for me. God bless my husband, bless my subscribers, and give them the nourishment. God bless me that I don't get sick and I be safe in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So I put some fresh parsley on this. Love you too, Bobby. Good night. I put fresh parsley. And we're just going to dig in. Let me get this into the sauce. You want the first bite, you guys? Do you guys want the first bite? Here, you guys gonna have the first bite. Here. There you go. There you go. Okay. Mmm. That's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, man. Oh, that sauce is spicy. I put it spicy. Mmm. Okay. I've never had lobster. Oh, I should have put lemon on it. Damn it. Well, I didn't make two of them. I just made one and I left the other one in there. I should have made both of them. But um damn, I should have made both pieces. I like that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, I cooked that lobster good. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I know how to cook lobster. Okay. Okay, baby. So I have some snow crab legs. And I remember not to overcook it this time, Ms. V. Let's see. There we go. That crunch. Ms. V taught me that. Because how I was overcooking these things like crazy the last time. Cooking them for like an hour. She said, oh no, you don't cook them like that. When you hear that crunch, that's when you know. Yeah. Let that crunch go, baby. Cook them for a few minutes and that's a wrap. Just let me get a bite and we're going to get right into it. You heard the crunch? Yes. You heard the crunch. You taught me that. Sure did. Because I sure was overcooking them shits. Oh, they're good. Okay. I don't do the lemon really, but... And I didn't cook all the crab legs, just a few of them. This is my first time eating today. Nothing all day long. And I got my water on deck. Okay. So I got a bite of something. Let's pick up a few things. I can't wait. I have to get my laptop looked at because in order for me to share a screen on my iPad, I have to connect it to my laptop. I know. I know. She be teaching all type of stuff. She tell you how to do a crab leg in a minute. So I have to get my I can't wait to share the screen with you guys. That was a oh man. I thought I would be able to do that. But I have to hook the iPad to the laptop. So I have to get my laptop fixed regardless. So for now we just gotta still do the cell phone thing. Show you guys on the cell phone. Sorry. Have y'all ever seen Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown's reality show? Honey. Ooh. That was a kind of a hot mess. I can't lie. Now, my thing with this is, right? When Whitney Houston died, Clyde Davis went on with the party. I didn't like that. I found that so disrespectful. You mentored this woman for years. For years. How disrespectful was that? Do I think he has something to do with her murder, her death? Of course. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about with his ass. Let's talk about her autopsy results first. Let me cut this off.
My life before Job Corps was kind of really depressing. I graduated, had heart disease.
Medical correspondent.
On Thursday, coroner's officials said she drowned accidentally. Houston also had at least 5 different drugs in her system, and also, we've learned, had heart disease.
Medical correspondent John LaPook is here with a closer look. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I think we know that she had drowning, and they're saying she had atherosclerosis, which means that she had some clogging of the arteries, some narrowing, and that she also had cocaine. The question is, how did they all combine to kill her? I think that the fascinating thing here is that somebody can have absolutely perfectly normal heart. She didn't, but a perfectly normal heart, and have cocaine, and it can kill them by causing spasm and increased clotting. And there's an amazing stat that I learned last night that just blew me away.
Hey, boo.
If you take cocaine, the odds in the next 60 minutes of you having a heart attack go up 24 times, 2,400%.
Wow. And so what about the water in her lungs and that kind of thing that would indicate drowning?
Well, you know, one of the things, there's no camera there, so we don't know exactly what happened. And these pathologists, I don't really envy them, have to try to piece together this story. So you get water in your lungs if you're breathing. So how did she get water in her lungs? Well, she either had a heart attack and slipped into the water, and she still had a few breaths, and in they came, or she blacked out. Maybe she was unconscious because of a combination of the cocaine and these other medications, which they're saying did not contribute.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. And among those other medications, Xanax, which we've talked about recently on this program, Benadryl, something called Flexeril, and they said specifically these other drugs did not contribute to her death. How do you know? I mean, as a pathologist, you're the coroner, you're looking at it, that they didn't play any role.
I spoke to one of the assistants in the coroner's office last night who was part of this investigation. I specifically asked that question. You have Flexeril, which is a muscle.
A muscle.
It relaxes your muscles. Xanax, which is anti-anxiety. You you have Benadryl, which is an antihistamine. Each one of these can kind of space you out a little bit. And then all together, they can have an effect. Now, he specifically said, and this is a new information that he told me last night, that the levels of those were either therapeutic or subtherapeutic. But then I said to him, okay, fine, they're therapeutic, but then in combination, can't they have an additive effect? He said, well, we're going to have to wait 2 weeks to see what the final report shows about that.
So maybe it's not 100% that they didn't contribute.
Well, they're saying they didn't contribute. And the last thing they need is some doctor 3,000 miles away second guessing them.
Or some idiot who has no medical degree questioning it, but I'm just trying to put together the words there to fully understand.
No, I think there are some questions about it. I think the takeaway for everybody at home, really, because you might say, well, I'm just going to try cocaine. You know what? The first time you take cocaine, you could drop dead, even though you had a perfectly normal heart.
These are probably the questions that the coroners were asking themselves as they conducted the forensic.
And we're going to have to find out, by the way, in 2 weeks, did she actually have a heart attack? And we'll know that. Oh, one last thing he told me, only a 60% narrowing of one of the heart arteries. Now, you may think that's a lot, but I spoke to a cardiologist last night. That shouldn't be enough to give you a heart attack. So it could have been that, plus the cocaine causing spasm, increased clotting, maybe something else going on. So still a bunch of questions.
So more to come, John. Thank you.
They could go ahead with that if they want to. That is a lot of drugs. Yes. Hey, Kathy.
Subscriptions are
that is a lot.
Rocket Money, fine.
But did that kill her? In the position that she was laid and all those bruises that she had on her body? Oh. Y'all can still hear the order? Okay, you sure? Okay, Mama. All right, cool. All right, let's see here. Because y'all saw she had bruises. They said she had bruises on her. We're going to get to that too. Oh, it's hot in here. And I got the fan on. I should put the AC on. This woman, she had bruises on her body. What's wrong with this thing? What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, y'all. I know what I'm going to do. What's her name? What is her name? Oh, L-E. Okay, I see it. Okay. I see it. I see it. Got it. Okay.
Hi, good evening. I just felt the need to come on and
y'all can hear it?
Talk to some of you ignorant people. I really have to, because enough is enough. I was reading something tonight.
That's her sister-in-law. That's
After
Bobby Brown's sister.
Because, I've been so busy, I ain't even been on my YouTube. Usually I come on and I answer people, and I try to be as attentive as I can to my YouTube page. I haven't even been on my Facebook page that much because I've been so busy, bogged down into my work and what I got to do at home, okay? But I want to say this to some of you very ignorant people out there. It is really sad how you all
discover La Roche-Posay and Helios Fluid lightweight sunscreen
Sorry.
by La Roche-Posay.
Judge people. It really is. It's sickening. And it makes no sense. You should never put your nose in somebody else's business that doesn't concern you. I don't care what you think about what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. Your opinion does not matter. Okay? You don't know me and I don't know you.
No, that's right.
And trust me when I
That's
tell
loud
you
and
that
clear.
you really don't want to know. Okay? Please stay out of my business. Stay off of my page. My YouTube page. Whatever I do is my business. And furthermore, I am out here fighting for my family members. My family members, not yours.
No, that's right.
Not yours. Not yours. Mine. And I have every right to. Especially with what I know. Okay? So stay off of my YouTube, people. And it's only a few of you. It ain't that many. But I don't care if it was one. You're wrong. You don't do that. You don't come and interfere with somebody and come on somebody's page and tell them something, have something negative to say. Who are you and how dare you put your nose in my business? Don't do that. Don't come for me like that because you don't know who I am.
Ooh.
No, you do not.
Ooh.
You don't know me. All you know is that I'm out here fighting. I'm Bobby Brown's sister, and I'm out here fighting and I'm Whitney Houston's sister. Yes, I am. I'm Whitney's real sister. Okay? She called me her sister, and I call her my sister. Okay? She was married to my brother, but that was my sister. And I have every right to. Didn't nobody love Whitney as much as I do. Okay? When we talk about family, if you want to know the truth. Okay? Because the truth is already out here, it's showing. I'm the only one fighting for Whitney. So don't tell me I don't love her more than anybody else. Yes, I do. It does not take a rocket scientist to see that Whitney Houston was murdered.
Yes, Kathy, I got the crab legs.
A mother and a daughter, both found in a bathtub. Neither of them was on drugs. No, Whitney Houston was not on drugs. No, she was not. And you're not going to tell me that she was. I don't care who you are or how you feel about it. I don't care. No, she did not die of a drug overdose. And you can believe that crap if you want to. Neither did my niece or my nephew. Okay? Somebody killed them. And I have every right to fight for them because I love them. What if it was your sister or your mother or your daughter or your son? Would you not fight for them? Are you all out of your mind? How dare you have something to say to me, somebody that knows the truth, and then you put your nose in it and say that I shouldn't say that, or I should. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you know? And let me tell you this: you're playing with God. That's who you're playing with.
And a million of them is me.
You're playing with God. Because God has me speaking out.
I'm not buying that one either,
okay?
girl.
So, by you trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing for God, watch how God deals with you. Because, see, you think this is a game. That's what's wrong with you ignorant people. You think this is a game. But God is going to show you that ain't no games being played over here. No, ain't no games being played over here. You should have left Leola alone. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Bobby look good though.
Stay away from Leola's page. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's too bad. That is too bad. There's a lot of things that's going to go down in this life that you're not going to like. But is it right? That's the thing, see? And that's the difference between you and I. I'm about the truth. I'm not about no fake falsehood. No, none of that. And I don't play games with people. No, I don't do that. Okay? You're not my God. You're not my God. I only serve one.
Yeah, that's right.
And it ain't you.
Ooh.
Okay? It's not you. So stop coming on my YouTube page, writing things, negative things, and thinking that. And to be honest with you, some of you have written some things I can't even repeat because I don't even know what you said. I might see a word or two that don't look right, and I just delete. I don't have time for it. But tonight I read a little something. I can't even repeat what was written. I'm not, that's how much I care about it. I block it out of my mind. You waste your time with me. I'm the wrong one that you want to do that to because it goes nowhere with me. You waste your time.
You want to explain yourself, girl. They ain't wasting that much time.
My name is Leola Muhammad. Okay, and I am a student of the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Okay. So I'm not who you think I am. No.
She lost me there.
And no, I'm not perfect. But I'll be damned
so.
if you think that I'm going to sit down and let somebody kill my family members and I don't say anything about it. No, see, I'm not that Negro. I'm not that Negro in this country. No, I'm not. That's not who I am. So leave me alone, okay? And let me do what I gotta do because it's God that's guiding me. And you cannot, you don't, first of all, you don't even have a right to come and try to say anything to me. Nothing. You don't even know me. And you should thank God for that.
New Symbiose Night Serum.
She said you should
Fights
thank God for
recurrence of
that.
dandruff symptoms. Kerastase.
You really should. And you don't want to get to know me. Because I don't have respect for people that would come and bother somebody like that. Somebody that's out here fighting for their family members.
You say you should thank God for that. You don't want to know.
That shows what kind of a person that you are. That you would interfere with somebody like that. And get in their business and come on their private page and have something negative to say. You don't know me. You don't know what happened to Whitney. You don't have to believe that she was murdered. If you want to believe what these people are putting out here, the media is putting out here, believe it. That's between you and your mental. If you believe that Whitney Houston died of an overdose, go ahead and believe that.
No, that I don't believe.
That is a lie.
Right, I don't believe that.
That is a lie.
You can't sit
No,
up
she
here and
was
tell
not.
us
She was murdered.
that she not had, that she wasn't using.
And the scene was staged. Yes, it was. The scene was staged. The whole thing was a lie.
Now.
Whitney was clean. Go back and look at her during that time.
We did.
Whitney Houston was clean.
She looked fucked up.
That's why I'm out here fighting. First of all, she's my sister. Her daughter was my niece.
You bugged her. She in denial.
Okay? First of all, those are my family members. Second of all,
shade,
there was lies told about her. Stuff that was made up. And every single person or every single Negro that was around her played a part in her murder. As far as I'm concerned, yes, that's what I believe. And I have a right to believe that. Yes. Okay? I have a right to believe that. It's evident. It was too evident by all the evidence that I have. Are you kidding me? Yes. Okay, so you can believe what you want to believe. I know what happened. I know what happened. Whitney Houston was murdered and she was jumped. And I've been saying this. And any of you out there, and this goes for anybody, even in the industry, I don't care. I don't care. You know damn well that Whitney Houston was not on drugs. And if you don't want to tell the truth, that's between you and God. But you know very well that Whitney was murdered. And so anybody out here that want to play games with that, go ahead. Go ahead.
I believe it was shady
You
stuff
don't have
going
to tell
on
the
too.
truth. But don't get mad at me because I ain't scared to tell it. Do not get mad at me. Stop it. And leave me the hell alone. And stay off of my YouTube telling me what I should be saying and what I shouldn't be saying. Because you don't know me. You don't know me. No, you do not. And I'm not that scared Negro. Okay? I ain't scared of nothing. All right? I don't have to be. I'm a woman, man, just like anybody else. Okay? And I don't have to run and hide and lie. No, because ain't nobody putting money in my pocket.
Right.
And if they were.
That's
okay,
what Bobby Brown said. Yep.
If you knew anything about me, you would know that Leola turned millions of dollars down. Millions. Okay? So can't nobody dangle nothing in my face. I don't give a damn about nothing. No, I do not. You can't dangle something in my face and tease me. No, because Leola ain't coming that way. I don't do that. No, you can keep what you got. Allah is sufficient for me. Okay?
Bobby sure
So
said
I don't
that.
know who you think you're playing with.
He got.
But I'm not the one.
She got him strung
I'm
out.
not the one. I'm a peaceful person. I don't bother nobody. Okay? No, I do not. And I damn sure ain't gonna go on nobody's page and do that. Somebody lost their family members and they're telling you that they were murdered. And they're fighting for them. Whatever way that they're fighting, that's their business. How dare you try to come on my page and say something, and you know nothing about nothing. That's what's wrong with you all. That is what's wrong with people like you. You know, it's too much like right. It's too much like right. The right thing to do.
Tyson air fried chicken. 75% less fat, 100% delicious. Only from Tyson.
Tell us why what
I
happened.
don't know who you think I am. I don't care what you heard or what you believe in your head about me. It's okay. That doesn't bother me. There is nothing that you can say out your mouth that would bother me. That you could say, you could call me any name up under the sun. It wouldn't bother me, honestly. I sincerely mean that with everything in me. Anybody that knows me will tell you, I'm the last person you want to play that game with. Stuff like that don't bother me. You know why? Because I am sure of who I am. Yes. I'm not going through an identity crisis. I know who I am.
Right, I remember that
I keep it
interview.
100 every day of my life.
She said,
and I don't bother nobody.
crack is cheap.
I don't bother nobody. You come to me bothering me. I don't have to bow down to you. I don't even know you. And if I did, I wouldn't bow to you. You're not my God. Are you kidding? You think coming on my page saying something negative is going to stop me? Come on. Stop that.
Now.
Stop that. Get a life.
Yeah,
leave people alone. Find something to do. Find something to do with your life. Because the things that you're trying to do to me, God will punish you for. I'm telling you. Because you're barking up the wrong tree. You're bothering the wrong person. I have not bothered you. So leave Leola alone. And if you don't like what I'm saying, and it bothers you so much, well, go and pray or something. Go and find something to do. But stay out of my damn business. Find something to do with yourself. Okay? Other than being negative out here. That's an ugly thing to do. To come on somebody's page and say something negative. That's ugly. There's not no right in that. You don't know. You didn't know Whitney. No, you did not. I knew her. I knew my niece. You don't know me. This is not a game. Me fighting for my family members is not a game. And I want everybody to hear me. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is serious business. Okay? No, it ain't showtime.
She said it ain't showtime.
I would never stoop that low. I'm going to excuse you. Because maybe you're on drugs or something. I don't know. And you're not in your right mind. But don't come on my page playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's wrong.
I wonder if she was on a live.
And I will come back for you. If you ever come for me, I'm coming back for you. So don't come on my page playing. Don't do that. Because I'm not the one. No, I don't take things like that. No, I do not. I fight back. Okay? And I know how to fight. I fight back. But don't do that because I'm the wrong person. I am the wrong person. I have every right to fight for my family members. And you don't have nothing to say. And this goes for the media too. Those of you that are in the media talking about me. You know damn well Whitney Houston was murdered. So stop playing. Okay? All of you all that want to get brownie points, get your brownie points. Okay? All of you all that got somebody else writing your checks, keep on letting them write your checks. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all playing with God. You're playing with God.
I wish you would just say the names.
Oh, yes, he is. He's tired. And everything that's going on in this world right now, it ain't gonna happen like you think it is anymore. Okay? I'm just here to let you know. I'm here to warn you all. Stop playing with God. You think that playing with people ain't playing with God, but it is. It is. When you play with me, yeah, you're playing with God. I'm telling you, you're playing with God. Because everything I do, when I'm out here fighting for Whitney, I'm fighting for God too. Because God is about the truth. He ain't about that fake, phony stuff. So stop playing with people. Stop playing with people. This is serious. I lost loved ones very dear to my heart. Okay? So stop playing. Stop playing. If you can't come on my page and say something nice, don't come on my page and say nothing at all.
Matter of fact, 4 members. Because
I mean that. This is just a message for everybody. Time is out for that fake stuff. Don't nobody want to hear that. Everybody knows that Whitney Houston was murdered. Okay? That ain't no secret. No. She didn't have no drugs in her system. And I done told you all who everybody is. Okay? You take it or you leave it alone.
Well, I would love to hear that part. Let's go back and hear
Time is out.
Let's see.
Time is out. And time has been out for the foolishness. Stop it.
That was interesting. Did y'all know Whitney Houston dated Eddie Murphy? I want to hear some. I want to Bobby Brown's sister, Mary Brown's was very happy to Whitney Houston. Hold on, I'm trying to find out where she's actually saying something. Hold on.
And Whitney fought for her life. Bobby Christie, I know clearly that he wasn't. He was.
Okay, here we go.
Come say hi to John, okay? Come say hi to Dad.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ray J's page. Okay, well, show us something. Shit.
Yes, I am.
And you're sad too, right?
Yes,
I mean,
I am.
this is really a sad.
I'm very sad. I'm very sad, and I'm very angry.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to get your take on this. What do you think?
You know, when I first heard the news that
I can see you're upset.
yes,
Still upset.
I am. I really am, because I think it's what I said it was in the beginning. When I first seen this, and I saw the news, and and I'm sorry, please excuse me, I just have to come out and say this.
Please.
I saw Ray J coming out of the hotel, hiding his head,
I remember that.
being pushed into the car. Why? I looked and I said, why is he hiding? Why is he hiding his face? He's always trying to show his face when he's around Whitney. Why now? Why are you trying to hide now, Ray J? And I put it all together. When I first heard she passed away, I said, my God, somebody gave her a bad bag.
Okay.
Yes. I promise you, that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. And then I saw Ray J, and it all added up. So I am going to believe that Ray J, who Whitney told me she had no relationship with, and this is a young boy who's running around telling people that he is a boyfriend of Whitney's, but I know clearly that he wasn't. He was, like she said, a runner boy. For some reason, he knows somebody that sells drugs, and he was buying them for Whitney, from what I know, and giving her drugs. I want to know why this boy was allowed to do that around Pat and around Gary. Around Pat, mainly because you were with her. You were with her all the time. all the time, and for you to say that you don't know what happened to her. You know,
Now,
I'm
didn't
really
she
disturbed
just
by
say
that.
she wasn't using, she was
and we saw
playing?
Pat on the Oprah interview, though, suggesting that Whitney did not do drugs, and Gary saying the same thing, right? I mean, do you think it's possible they had no knowledge that she was using at this time?
Well, no, I doubt that very much. Pat is around her. She's around her enough to know if she was doing drugs or not. I don't believe that. I really don't. And I'm just being honest. If I was around her, I would know.
You would know. And I see that you're angry.
Yes, I am.
And you're sad too, right?
Yes,
I mean,
I am.
this is really a sad.
I'm very sad. And I'm very angry
You gonna
right
tell
now.
me that
Shelley, here we are
she
again.
was clean
Another
down? Come
great
on now, I'm a
person taken by
recovering
addiction.
addict.
It makes us sad every time, and
Well,
yet
I
how many
know.
times we got to sit here and talk about this?
And there's no
Sounds like
shade. I love
no
me some
one was
Whitney.
supposed to do
No, I don't believe anybody tried to do that. You know, everybody says, I loved Whitney, but what did you do to try to help her? You know, did you allow these things to continue to come in her life? Did you allow these people to continue to give her this? Were you one of the people giving these drugs to her? I mean, you know, answer these questions, please.
Well, I'll tell you, the thing that bothers me is it might even have been the person that poured the alcohol that then triggered the cocaine. You know what I mean? It's all part of the same process, and people couldn't seem to understand. Joining us, Bobby Brown's nephew, Jairam Brown. Jairam, both you guys, Gerard's still with us too as well. Your mom, Leola, believes that Whitney, the foul play, maybe she was murdered. Jairam, what do you think?
Yeah, I believe the same thing. I mean, everything I heard, all the information, it really just doesn't sound right, you know. Sounds like something fishy is going on.
Gerard, you said the same thing?
I believe so.
I mean, she took pills. She drank alcohol the night before. Why not just took too much and didn't breathe?
I mean, Chrissy told me at the hospital, you know, that my mom is a recovering addict and she did a lot of drugs. So, you know,
Yeah, but
you know, pills wouldn't take her out
I
like
don't
that.
think so.
Pills,
She's a swimmer, you know what I'm saying?
I had a tumor before. I was on pain pills before, you know, and they're prescribed by a doctor, and you know how to take them.
Was she taking painkillers, Whitney?
I don't know.
No, sure.
That I don't know of. I have no knowledge of her taking any pain pills. No. Okay. I came to talk about the death of Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, and Bobby Brown Jr. I am going to set the record straight today.
Yeah, because his son got killed too.
I know that
it's murdering the whole damn family. That's some sad shit, man. What happened? Oh, okay.
Hey guys, it's me, Leola. Good morning. It is Saturday
Oh, what did I do?
morning. Okay. Oh God, I had to come to you all this morning. My emails and my back office on Facebook, everything is flooded with mail. Everybody's saying this and that about Ray J. I'm not going to say anything negative because, like I said, you know, everybody's in God's hands.
I don't know what I
There's
did,
a
y'all.
lot that you all don't know that he did to Whitney. A lot. And so maybe, you know, I don't know. People are emailing me saying that Ray J is talking about committing suicide because of what I have coming out, talking about how he has something to do with the demise of Whitney and Bobby Christina. Greetings, everybody.
Oh,
Good
Bobby
morning.
Christina too?
Welcome to my channel. Here we go. I told you we're going to do this. I have a lot to show you all, but I want to say this. Let's forget about Ray J right now. Let God deal with him. But I want to say this. Somebody sent me something. Now, I want to show you all. And I hope that Pat Houston is looking at this because I want her to see herself. Yes, it's very important to understand why Leola does what she does. I do what I do so that we as a people can get better. That is my aim. That is my aim. Okay? But let me tell you this. Let me tell you how arrogant Pat Houston is. Somebody sent me one of her, I guess she set up some kind of enterprise or business. You know, it's all about Whitney because everybody's trying to get money off of Whitney's name. Never forget that. Okay? And when you all read my book, you'll know and you'll understand that it's all about the money. But somebody sent me this it's like a little article that she drew up that says she is the president and CEO of WHIP, W-H-I-P, NIP, Inc. And then below it, it says she's the president of WHIT, W-H-I-T, NIP Enterprises. But you see that WHIP? This is Pat. This was not a mistake. This is her mind. This is her mind, and she's doing that as a, that's her sarcasm, as it's to say, I whip Nick. She hates Whitney. When I tell you all that Pat Houston hates Whitney, I'm not just saying that, you all. I'm not just saying that about her. She really does. She hates Whitney with a passion. Yes.
Why though?
All that she did to my niece and my sister, I mean, it's evident that she hated Whitney. But I want you all to see something. I want you to see her mind and what she's thinking and what she does. So she put WHIP NIP Inc. And then put under it, it says president of WHIT, like short for Whitney, NIP Enterprises. You can't make a mistake because that P and that T is far away from each other on the keyboard. Think about it, you all. At the top, it says WHIP NIP. And then at the bottom, it says WHIT NIP. Same company, so-called company that she has. Somebody just emailed me this. But I'm trying to point things out to you that you should look out for because she's being smart. That was a slap in the face to Whitney. Trust me, it was. It is. WHIP NIP. Who would want to have something like that? Why would you name something like that? That's Pat Houston. She has an arrogance that is out of this world, you all. I'm getting ready to do this interview with someone. And the guy told me, he said, Leola, I saw Pat. He said, I'm not going to mention his name, but he said he was at the hospital when my brother, Bobby Christina, to the hospital in Chicago to see a brain specialist or a brain surgeon. And he said that he saw Pat in the hallway of the hospital. And he said, Leola, when I tell you that I looked in her eyes, he said, first of all, she was smiling. And I was saying to myself, why is this woman smiling like this after this baby was rushed in here for her brain? He said, I immediately went into protection mode. He said he actually felt God telling him that this woman was evil. He said when he looked down and he saw Pat with a pair of boots on, of Whitney's. He said, I saw Whitney with those boots on. And let me tell you all something. I noticed that myself. Whitney had some nice clothes. Pat has never been a dresser. Never. I'm not taking anything. I'm not trying to say anything bad about my sister, but she's never had any nice clothes. And somebody would say, oh, that's nice. She was a plain Jane person. Now all of a sudden she's flashy, wearing all of Whitney's clothes. And God knows what they took of Whitney's. They probably took all her coats, her clothes, and everything. It's sad. It is so sad. But yeah, he said that. He said he saw Pat at the hospital smiling. And he said he wanted to cry. He felt so bad. He said he felt so bad for Chrissy. But he's not the first person that told me that. You all are going to learn in my book. My sister Tina caught Pat looking at Chrissy right by her bedside at the hospital in a way where she was saying, basically, yeah, you here now. And you ain't going nowhere. And Tina says she looked at her like, and that tried to straighten up her face. But I've heard this over and over and over again about Pat. She is very happy. You all heard the tape that Jonathan Houston made. And he believes Pat and his father has something to do with the demise of his cousin Chrissy and his auntie Whitney. Just like everybody else. This is their children saying this. Come on now. When that tape was revealed, when Pat was in the back talking about Whitney, how can you say stuff like that? How? Because she doesn't care, you all. She doesn't. And she don't care about me speaking like this. Pat really doesn't. You know, she's that evil. She's got that evil streak in her. There's no remorse. No. She's not going to have no remorse until God does what he's about to do for her. That's when she's going to have some remorse. He's going to force her down on her knees because she's walking around too proud. Yes. But I want y'all to look at that. Whip, nip. Like, what are you trying to do? You don't need to make any monies off of Whitney's name. No, you do not. You are responsible for the death of Whitney and Bobby Christina. Yes, you are. And probably little Bobby Jr. too. All of you all are in cahoots with each other. You, Alicia. I don't, and God knows what you all are doing right now. But I know y'all are up to something. Because I got the phone call that you done snatched Mimi back up again, my niece. So y'all are up to something. Because I know the only reason why you have Mimi around. And by the way, Mimi, if you're looking at this,
it seems like someone didn't
you could have
want
saved
her
Bobby
kid to
Christina.
inherit her
You.
money.
When
Yeah,
she called you and
seems
begged
like
you to
that,
come
right,
and
Miss
get
B?
her. You didn't come and get her. But had you came and got her, you would have saved her. Yes, she would have been saved. I could have got her from there. You all, and now you're still hanging out with Pat. And you said it. You said that you were sorry, Mimi. You were sorry for how you talked about me in the media and all that. You're not sorry, though. You cannot be easy like that. Don't be weak. And when she calls, you come running. You should not be anywhere near her. But I can't tell you what to do. You do as you please. But it's sad. It's a shame. I know you all are up to something because God reveals things to me. He does. But it's sad what you all are doing. You're slapping Whitney while in her death. You're still slapping her in the face. Whip, nip. Oh, really? Is that what you did? Did you whip her? Y'all jumped her, huh? Y'all jumped her in that hotel. Is that right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it can only be one or two things and only a handful of y'all. So y'all know what happened. Busted lip. And I just heard that Whitney's lip was busted up so bad that she had to have surgery on that lip because of that cut that was so deep that was on her lip. So what did you all hit her with? This is what I'd like to know. Anyways, yes, I heard about Ray J saying he wanted to commit suicide. A lot of people think that it's because of my videos, the tapes that I've been putting out talking about him. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, I'm not going to say nothing negative because I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to do that and wish that on nobody. But God is here for us all. Well, everybody has to repent for their sins.
That's true.
They're going to catch up to us. Yes, they are. I would encourage everybody to flee to God right now because it's that time. We have to. And we have to stop this nonsense of the evil that we're doing and the trickery and you know, trying to make people believe that we're one way and we're really not. You know, that's what Pat Houston is doing right now. She's telling the whole world, basically, she don't give a damn about Whitney. Never have. Never have. There's a lot that she has done to Whitney. And she's not remorseful. I would think she would be remorseful, but she's not. And I see what she's doing. Okay, so you created a company called Whip Nip Inc., huh? What you gonna say? Oops, I'm sorry. That's a mistake. I meant to say Whit Nip. Whit Nip. No, you didn't. You don't make that mistake. That P is way away from the T. You couldn't make that mistake. Mm-mm. That doesn't happen. That does not happen. Mm-mm. But that's okay because God is here. He's coming for us all. And everything we do, we're gonna have to pay for it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because I'm here. I'm gonna tell it all. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna help Whitney and Bobby Christina and little Bobby get some kind of justice because it makes no sense what you all did. Nowhere in the history of life does a mother and daughter get found in a bathtub. Yeah. That ain't never happened.
Or them kids.
To nobody.
Yeah.
And everybody's dying of overdoses. Oh, really? That's how y'all wanted it to look. Whitney was clean, like I said. Y'all did so many things to my niece. It's so sad. And Pat, I know all about that show. I told Chrissy not to do it with you.
Oh, yeah.
She said, Auntie Bibi, I just did it because she kept begging me for money. But I knew, Pat, that you was going to do something. I knew it. I said, she's going to do something to make Chrissy look bad because they're preparing to grab Whitney's estate. So she's preparing all her evidence for the judge. So she wants to, now you place Nick on that show, have him feeding my niece things so that you can say, look, Your Honor, look at how she looks. That's why you did that, Pat. You brought that girl on to make Chrissy jealous so that would start conflict with Chrissy and Nick. I peeped the whole game that you did. I watched. Wow. I didn't watch that show like that. No, I didn't. So let me not lie. There's a lot that I haven't seen. But I didn't care to watch it. But I saw that part. I saw how you planted that girl there so that Chrissy can be... And this is after her mother is gone. You would do this, Pat. Do you really... You hate my niece that much? I already knew you hated Whitney. But that is ugly. So you see, Pat, I know your mind. I know how you operate. I know what's in here. You can fool the people out here, but you can't fool Leola. I know who you are. And when you do something, I know how you do it, where you're coming from and all. I know. You have a sick heart. And you need to be healed. And you are one of the ones that studies. Supposedly, you're supposed to be what, a Hebrew Israelite or something like that? Is that what you study? So you know something about God. You're not just one of these young ones out here that, you know. And you would do that to your sister, huh? Wow. I told Mama Sissy to watch her back. Gary, brother, if you're looking at this, you too. Michael, you too. Because Donna and Pat have a plan. Oh, yeah. Yes, they do. My brother Bobby needs to watch his wife, too. These are the in-laws. The in-laws, you all. The Browns and the Houstons never had a problem or issue with each other. Never. It's the in-laws. Those on the outside. We never had a problem with each other. This is a sick world, man. People wanting to have money in their pocket. God got something for us all. With these ill hearts, He's got something for us. All that has to be removed up out of us. All that sickness, it's a disease in the heart. It's a disease. Yes, it is. I heard a lot of things. A lot of things. Oh, and that's another thing. I wanted to say this. Pat, Mickey told me about how Mama Sissy invited you and Gary to her house for dinner after the death of Whitney. And you all flew in from Atlanta. And Mama Sissy said, tell me what happened to my baby. And you two jumped up and said, we didn't come here for that. Oh, that's what you called us here for? We didn't come here for that. You knew Whitney didn't want to be here no more. And walked out the door and left Mama Sissy standing there like that. You know why? I told Mickey. I said, you know why they did that? Because they couldn't face Mama Sissy. They had to get up out of sight. They couldn't face her. They didn't want to face her because they had did what they did. But the plan from the beginning, I figured it out. You all were going to say, you all said, that was plan A, to get Chrissy first. And then you were going to say Whitney found her, so Whitney committed suicide right after that. But Chrissy came out of that bathtub. Oh, yeah, see how smart Leola is? Yeah, you know I got it right. You know I got it right. But see, Whitney had caught on to you guys, and that's why you didn't want her out of that hotel. Oh, yeah, the book is coming, though. The book is coming. I'm telling it because I know what happened. I know why Whitney was looking for you all. She was looking for you. She was looking for Ray J. Ray J said in the media he regretted the missed phone calls. Pat, you sat in front of Oprah and said you didn't answer her phone call all that day because you knew why she was calling you. You knew. You knew what Whitney wanted. But you couldn't answer her. I knew what she was going to ask you. I know exactly what she was calling you for. And you ducked her. But at the same time, Ray, this is to your brother Ray, Pat. And with all due respect, Ray, you know I respect you. Always have. But come on, man. We all know. We know that you know something, Ray. You were Whitney's security. And that's one thing Whitney never deviated from. She never. Anytime she went out of town and had a hotel, she had security at her door, Ray, and you always had a room next door to her. You was always right there at her door. So how could you tell me that her room looked like a tornado hit me? Where was you? Where was you at, Ray? Seriously, you never told me that. You never explained to me when we were sitting there talking. When I was trying to find out what happened, Pat called somebody to come and get you, to keep you away from me, because she didn't want you telling me anything. But y'all didn't think that nobody was going to ask? We know how everything goes and operates out on the road with Whitney. Her room looked like a tornado hit it. So I guess that's when Pat and Gary went in there and moved stuff in and out. Because I already know what they did. My nephew Gerard Brown told us Pat and Gary was taking stuff out the room, putting stuff in. Y'all stepped over Chrissy. He said y'all wouldn't even help him with Chrissy. She fell on the floor crying. Y'all just stepped over her. Oh my God. While Whitney's body laid there dead, you all are running in and out of the room, taking stuff, putting stuff in, staging stuff, see? Because Whitney was clean. The autopsy said that. So y'all made it look like there was a little drug thing going on. You know, why would there be drugs in a hotel room with a person and it not be in their system?
So Pat and Gary, you all planted those drugs there. Yeah, you all did. And I don't even believe that was Whitney's room that she was in. No, I don't believe that was Whitney's room.
Maybe
I'm going to tell everybody what I believe in the book. But that was dirty. That was very dirty. Yes. See, I said some things you didn't think I knew about, huh? Mm-hmm. Yes. And Ray J, with all due respect to you, my brother, I don't know what they told you or who's telling you what, but you don't know me, brother. You don't know me. Don't believe what you hear, because I have always been the type of person to speak my mind. If you know anything about me, go ask my brother Bobby. Ain't nobody stopped me from speaking out on the truth. No. Your mother cannot scare me with all the threats. If I speak out and mention Ray J's name, she's going to sue me. You can't sue somebody for what is true. No, you can't. So I'm just saying, everything is going to be revealed. I have to tell what you did.
Will be revealed.
Because my niece was rushed to the hospital. Yes. And you forced that on her. That's what makes you so guilty. Because you wouldn't take no for an answer. Okay? You can't do that to people. We loved my niece. We loved Whitney. We love our family. Don't you love your family? If somebody was to do something to your child, how would you feel? You would feel the same way. So don't nobody come at me talking about I should shut my mouth and all that. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that to my family members and then think we're going to keep our mouth shut. No, you do not. You are not God. I'm sorry, you are not God. And if you know anything about me, I don't sweat nobody. I don't care nothing about you being an entertainer or, famous and all that crap. I don't care nothing about it. No, because the real stars are the people of God. That's the real stars in the world. Okay? At the end of the day. But yeah, you guys, I want you all to check that out. Ooh. Check that out and look at that. And look what Pat did. Whip, nip, ink. And then she says, and on the same page, under it, wit, W-H-I-T. So I guess she's saying, that's a message to you all that she whipped Nick.
Oh, you saw it, Kathy?
Mm-hmm. That's all that is. She didn't make a mistake. That's not a typo. That's not a typo, baby. No, sir. That P is way away from the T. You didn't do that by accident. I just wanted to point that out. But I got some more videos coming. I just wanted you all to see that. Okay? Look at that. That's a shame. Pat is an ugly person. She has an ugly spirit. Whitney is gone, and she's still doing things like this.
Oh, my butt.
There's some more stuff I got to tell y'all. Just watch her. Watch her moves. Because she thinks she's slick. She's out there wearing Whitney's clothes. Doing everything she can, knowing Whitney did not want her nowhere near her. No, or her child. Oh, yeah. You did something to my niece. We know you did, Pat. Bobby's security pulled me to the side when Chrissy was in hospice. and told me that after Bobby had that big meeting, he said every time Bobby leaves, Bobby said 2 people at a time going in there to see his daughter so that there's a witness. He didn't want no one around his child by themselves. And every time Bobby left, you would go in there by yourself and stay for a long time. What did you do to my niece? And then you sent that impersonating nurse in there. We found out who she was. She was from your same hometown. Y'all probably grew up together. I know you hired her, Pat.
Yeah.
And I hope that woman is in jail. How can you do that to a child? And by the way, you all, yes, Bobby Christina was starved to death. Starved. No, I mean that. I mean that.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
I mean that.
I remember that one,
She
yeah.
was starved to death. As God is my witness.
Yeah.
They purposely, intentionally starved my niece to death.
Yeah.
That nurse told me, she said, Leola, your niece hasn't had not even a drop of water since I've been here. And every time you walked in Chrissy's room, she had her eyes open. She would look at you. You come in the door, she'd look at you, and then she'd put her eyes back on the TV, watching TV. She was afraid to go to sleep. She was always looking at TV. They would play music for her. But Bobby Christina wanted to live. She fought hard to stay here. No. Oh, and another thing.
Hold on, y'all.
Christina did not have any water in her lungs.
Right. I remember that.
Okay? No, she did not. She didn't have no water in her lungs. Okay?
I remember hearing something about
so
that.
So Bobby Christina wasn't that bad off as people think she was, being found in that bathtub. I want you all to picture my niece laying in her hospital bed, with her eyes open. She had come out that coma, like I said. Bobby Christina was up. Yes, looking around. She knew who you was when you walked in the room. Dr. Jolly told me Pat came near her and Bobby Christina went off.
I heard about that too.
She was screaming, like, get her away from me. Yes, ask Dr. Jolly about that.
I heard about that.
Yeah, Bobby Christina wasn't stupid. She knew Pat had something to do with that. She knew Pat was telling Nick what to do to her. Because Pat hired Nick to bring Nick in. After Bobby and Whitney divorced, that's when Nick came in. And they put it out in the media that Nick grew up with Chrissy. This is Pat, because she's got people in the media to do that for her. But they lied. No, Nick never, when nobody knew him, he was never around. My brother Bobby ain't never met him. I ain't never met him. Nobody in our families. After Bobby and Whitney divorced, that's when they moved on trying to get Nick in around Chrissy and Whitney. Oh, yeah, this was planned and plotted. Planned and plotted. Plotted out. Yes, they did this to Whitney. Nobody knew Nick. No, where'd he come from?
Oh,
and
wow.
they had to treat my niece like that? Laying up in her bed, talking about he don't care about her, smoking his weed. Living off of my sister like that. You all are out of your mind. Doing all this because of money, my sister's money. Can't you create jobs for yourself without using Whitney's name? You don't get no respect out here when you're like that, Pat. Think of a company up for yourself. Do something for yourself. Unbelievable what you all did, man. It's ugly and it's sad, all because you wanted Whitney's money. Now y'all done killed her and now you're wearing her clothes. You done stole all her stuff. This is crazy. And ain't nobody saying nothing. None of the Houstons. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Why? Why? I know why. But it's okay, though. I just pray that God rests my sister and my niece's soul. Hey, guys, you all have a blessed day, and I will be back, God willing. If it is the will of God, I will be back. Have a blessed day, you guys. Have a peaceful day.
Damn. Yeah, I heard of them starving her. I heard about that part. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that part. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. So they lied that he didn't grow up with her. I didn't know that. I thought that he really grew up with her. Interesting. Wow. Hmm. Interesting. She had a lot to say, right? I got full off of that food. I can't eat like that. I got full off of that little bit. She had a lot to say. But I wish she would like name it. Like she says, well, she did. She named names. She named names. But I really wanted her to. I want her to talk about Clyde Davis. I want to know more about him. That's what I was looking for. Because hmm? Hold on, y'all. She had a lot to say. Ooh. Yes, they are, Miss V. Yes, they are. Yup. They are more. Ooh. You are so right about that. Mm. Well, that's true. Yes, that is so true. So true. Hold on. Oh, I got sciatica like on my butt. Oh my God. That hurts so bad. That's what I wanted to get into. Exactly what Miss V said too. And the whole Illuminati. 1 minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay now. Hmm. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Now. Oh. Let's check this out, y'all.
Well, that song was recorded in '98. Yeah. She passed in 2012. Yeah. You never worked with her again?
Remember, I did 4 songs on that album. Yeah. I did the song with her and George Michael too.
Right.
And we never worked again, but we kept in touch a lot. Like, she came to my dad's church and sang. 3 months before she passed away.
Wait. Whitney Houston showed up to your dad's church and sang at your little local church.
Church in Pleasantville, New Jersey. She called me one day. We had already, like, this is later on, by the way. It's not right. It already came out, all of that. She called and she called me on a Sunday morning. She goes, I want to go to church today. And I was like, cool, go to church. And she's like, no, I want to go to your church. I want to go to your church. And I said, Whitney, my church is like starts in like 2.5 hours, and you live 2.5 hours away. She goes, what's the address? And next thing you know, she came down, her, Bobby, security, and she came to church. And she crushed it.
Okay.
She jumped, she went like this, like, let me sing. And sang.
Thank you, sis.
And that's what I mean. Like, Whitney different, man. Like, Whitney was, and then
just play audio.
And then funny, like three
okay.
months before she passed away, she came to visit me. She came to my studio when I was in LA. She came to hang with me and my wife and I rather. And we had a good
so
time.
We ain't gonna play him at all.
Talking.
People must have
We ain't gonna play his ass at all. I was getting into it too. I ain't see your thing for a minute. Thank God I looked at you. Thank God I looked at the comments. I was getting into it too. Oh, isn't he the one that every time people go on his thing, they wind up getting killed? Like, they wind up getting killed every time of somebody go on his thing. Oh, look at this. Whitney Houston's ghost speaks to me from hotel. I'm gonna have nightmares. I can't listen to that part. What about Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson is another artist that I grew up listening to. People go on his show confessing to crimes. They get locked up after his show. And they also wind up getting killed. Yeah. Hey, Shay Shay. Oh, yes. The girl. I was going to do a thing about the Cabo 3 getting beat up. But I don't know. What you think about that, Ms. V? You think that's really them? I don't know. I think uh hmm. I saw a little bit of the video and I was like, are you sick? Like, well, hot damn. Somebody found their ass. Yeah, I saw a little bit of it too. I didn't see all of it either. I said, well, somebody that found their behind. Hot mess. Hot dog on me. That's something else, boy. Street justice, they saying. Street justice. Oh, I just heard a boom noise. They said street justice. Mm. Shame. I don't know how to feel about. I mean, I think it's messed up that she's not getting the justice that she deserves. But if those people wind up getting the same thing that Shaquilla Robinson got, the family might not never get justice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't gonna front. At first, I was like, man, they need a real beat. That they're not beating them hell of that. They need to really get. I don't know. I just heard a boom. I'm trying to listen out there like, what the hell is that? Usually it'd be really quiet. Hmm. I can't front. I cried when Whitney died. I cried when I found out she died. Shit, I cried like a baby when I found out Pop Smoke died, and I didn't even know him. I just found out about his damn music. I can't eat no more of these crab legs. Them crab legs were good. They had like a nice sweet. I just got full. There was somebody. Oh, it's just a lot. It's a lot. The only thing I hate about this thing is that I gotta bend over like that. I don't like that. I like to sit up. Matter of fact, let me get myself comfortable. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I like to be comfortable if I'm doing the live with you guys, and I don't feel comfortable at all. I'm trying to be all cute and, professional, but shit, let me get comfortable. There we go. Oh my God, my back. Shit. Damn. Can't sit like that. It's just hurting my back like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Okay. Oh, much better, y'all. Much better. Much better. Michael Jackson dies after cardiac arrest at his home.
6:30, they loaded the body of Michael Jackson onto that helicopter, and in just a couple of minutes, they're making their final approach now to County USC Medical Center.
In the skies over Los Angeles, news crews tracked the helicopter carrying Michael Jackson's body. In death, the king of pop, just as much a figure of fascination as he was in life. In a plain white body bag, Jackson was transported into the care of the Los Angeles coroner. He will establish how exactly it all came to an end.
At this point, we have not and will not determine cause of death. The autopsy will probably last several hours, and we will be out to give an update.
The cameras had even been there as the ambulance took Jackson from his home as paramedics fought to save his life. Photographers trying to get a shot inside. Within hours, what was feared had been confirmed.
Upon arriving at the hospital at approximately 1:14 p.m., a team of doctors, including emergency physicians and cardiologists, attempted to resuscitate him for a period of more than 1 hour, and they were unsuccessful.
Sisters Janet and LaToya Jackson were also at the hospital. As fans texted each other for information outside, for a while, confusion reigned.
I don't know what to believe right now. I heard he had a heart attack. I heard they brought him back. I heard they couldn't revive him. I don't know who to believe or who to trust right now. I just want to know what's happening. And I love him so much. And now he's gone. I can't believe that. I'm not supposed to go.
When confirmation came, fans swarmed to the hospital to mourn their hero, but also to celebrate his life, the dance moves and the music.
People always go, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking girls' hearts. Something that is going to be life-changing that people are going to remember forever. And it's the day that music died. This is definitely something that's going to hit our generation forever.
It just seems so unreal. I just cannot believe that this is happening. Reports that the star had become reliant on prescription drugs have added more mystery. The family's lawyer says they were concerned.
Every one of this family had said to Michael that this is something which must be controlled, it must be stopped. It was to no avail because it just was not something which he would listen to, and the people around him would not listen to it, and as a result, nothing was done. I don't want to point fingers. I don't know if that is a cause. We know that Michael used prescription medications because he was in pain.
Jackson always paid tribute to some of the most devoted fans in the world. Those who knew the star well were clearly shocked at his death. Paul McCartney, who worked with him, said he was a massively talented boy man with a gentle soul. His music will be remembered forever, and my memories of our time together will be happy ones. Madonna added, I can't stop crying over the sad news. I've always admired Michael Jackson. The world has lost one of its greats, but his music will live on forever.
It was that Michael that we all knew was singing and dancing. He was as tough as he was talented.
The actress Brooke Shields called Jackson an extraordinary friend and said she was overcome by sadness. So too the man who made him a star.
He was like my son. He had warmth, sensitivity, and two personalities. You know, when he was not on stage, he was loving, respectful, and shy. When he was on stage, he was so in charge, you would not believe that this was the same person. A showman from his toes to the top of his head.
The vigils spread from the hospital to the Jackson family home. These are the people who hope Jackson's legacy will be the music, not the scandal. In the sometimes weird world of Michael Jackson, there were moments of normality for him and his children. They are now without a father, and it seems the end of his extraordinary story cannot quite be written yet.
Wow. Michael Jackson. Love me some Michael Jackson. What y'all think about his death? His maid had a lot to say.
She was Michael Jackson's personal maid at Neverland Ranch, and in this exclusive interview with Inside Edition, Adrian McManus paints a lurid picture of life with the late pop idol.
I would walk in, and there would be boys laying in his bed with him.
Accusations against Jackson are again in the spotlight as HBO prepares to air the explosive documentary Leaving Neverland this weekend. It centers on two men who accuse Michael Jackson of sexually abusing them as children.
He told me if they ever found out what we were doing, he and I would go to jail for the rest of our lives.
Three of Michael's brothers, along with his nephew Taj, slammed the documentary in a new interview with Gayle King.
The fault of my uncle was he didn't have that bone in his body to look at it the other way. His naivety was his downfall. That's what hurts me more than anything, is knowing his innocence.
Adrian McManus started working for Jackson in 1993.
I'd walk in his room. His underwears would be floating in the jacuzzi, in the water. He had a jacuzzi in his bedroom. They'd be floating in the water with the little boys' underwears.
She claimed she was warned by a Jackson employee to never reveal what she saw or else.
He said, you know what, Adrian, if you ever go on a talk show or a TV show, we can hire a hitman. Have your neck slit. They'll never find your body. We can hire a sniper to take you out.
The maid testified against Jackson at his 2005 molestation trial, claiming she saw Jackson fondle Macaulay Culkin. Culkin denied that allegation, and Jackson called her a disgruntled ex-employee. He was found not guilty at the trial. As the world braces for the new Jackson documentary, his daughter Paris landed up at the Vanity Fair Oscar party in Los Angeles.
Ooh. Kathy said, liar, liar, pants on fire. How many of y'all thought that Michael Jackson was really guilty of that? Be honest. I'm going to be honest. When I first heard about it, I thought he was guilty. No lie, I'm going to be honest. Y'all know I'll be real honest. And then after a while, as I started looking more into it and looking at the interviews and stuff, I was like, I don't know. Kids started changing their stories. I don't know. But in the beginning, yeah, I did believe the kids. Of course. Especially when you've been through some shit as a child yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you're going to want to believe the child. I mean, I don't know. But it didn't sound right. You did too, Kathy B. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. Did y'all see a few years ago? Let me bring it up. I'm going to try to see if I can find it. Well, Michael Jackson's brother said that he saw Michael Jackson in the record store. Did y'all hear about that? Don't ask me which brother it is because I know they names, but I don't know, you know, how they by faces. I know it's Tito, Jermaine, Ruby, I guess, Fido, Miko, Budo. You know, shit, I don't know. I'm going to try to find that shit. I remember Nosy Whole Live, the YouTuber, was talking about that, right? Because I was one of her biggest fans. Well, her biggest supporters, not fans. I hate when people say fans too. I was one of, oh, my nose. I was one of her biggest supporters, right? And I remember she was talking about that one time. I was like, this lady is fucking tripping. I don't know what she's sipping on in that cup besides wine, but she is tripping. But then I seen a video of Michael Jackson's brother saying, I'm going to try to find a video right now. Let me just sip some water. Yeah, when I tell you this shit is crazy. I swear I'm not bugging out. It wasn't nothing in no crab legs. I'm not hallucinating. I ain't take no extra Tylenol today. I ain't take Tylenol in a few months. Oh, I forgot I got some iced tea in the freezer. I cannot eat no more than crab legs. I'm going to throw that shit in the garbage. Oh. All right, let me see if I can find it. Okay, hold on. Remember Selena? I love Selena songs. Who's a Selena fan? Adida, ay, adida, ay, ba, 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 ba. That's how it go. God forgive me. I'm not making fun. I just don't know. You know. Lididididamba, 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 lididididamba. Oh, shit. Anyway. Selena. See, that who that Kathy the you know I'm talking about. Selena. Yes. I love her song. A few of her songs too. Okay, let me find a Michael Jackson thing. Y'all think I'm probably whacked out right now, right? It wasn't nothing in them crowd days, trust me. Crowd days get you tired though, shit. All right, Michael Jackson. Let me see if I can find that. I should start taking Claritin. I got some. Then I got Claritin. I think they bought some Claritin. My allergies is big. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let's see. And then they said that Michael Jackson was at his own funeral. I want to show y'all that also. That I seen too. I'm gonna show y'all that. It's weird. I'm telling you, it's weird. But it do look like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna show you. Y'all could y'all see for yourself and tell me what y'all think. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Michael Jackson's death photo showed in court. Slurred speech appearance in auto. Oh, I never heard of that one. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to look for it, y'all. Yeah. Fuck. I hate when I can't find something. Okay, I found that Michael Jackson at his funeral in disguise.
Because he gave so much to do so many of us for so long. Never stop. Michael never stop. Michael never stop.
And then Michael, obviously James Brown was Michael.
Yeah, the sweetest and purest laugh.
That should be really hard to stand up and perform and to be that close to Michael. It's got to be so rough.
And to see the family and his children, and also
Let's see it.
millions of people all over the world are watching this, and on.
So many people. Marcy was just here.
In the year after.
Diana Ross introduced me to Michael Jackson.
Y'all see that shit? That's crazy. Y'all seen that? I'm gonna play it again. Yeah, let me see if I can find a better one. Okay, here's a better one. Michael, they said Michael Jackson was at his own funeral. Yeah, it's crazy. Probably somebody just dressed like him.
Michael's sisters were also present alongside his three children, Prince Michael 12, Prince Michael 10, and Prince Michael II, 7, known as Magnet. The Bob Michael's burial in Holly Terrace Grand Mausoleum at Glendale Forest Lawn Memorial Park, 5 miles from Hollywood.
I wanted to read something to y'all.
The person who attended the funeral has stated that it was a symbol of heaven. Jackson's body was laid to rest in a golden casket draped in flowers with a crown perched on top and was carried by his brothers into the court of the mausoleum, where the King of Pop was finally laid to rest. Jackson will share eternity at Forest Lawn with the life After the burial, the closest the public would be able to get to Jackson's vault is a portion of the mausoleum that displays the Last Supper window, a life-size stained glass recreation of Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece. The legendary hitmaker died a drug-induced death on June 25th at the age of 50, as he was about to embark on a combined attempt for his concert series This Is It. His death was officially ruled as homicide by the prosecutors, with the LA County coroner saying
with Dexcom G7, you can achieve diabetes results without finger sticks. See how exercise affects your glucose, making it easier to spend more time on range and lower your A1C. Manage your diabetes with confidence.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Honey, look at me coming with another hair video. Is the natural hair guru back? No, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. I'm back in the gym.
Just wanted to say, speak up, sweetheart, speak up. Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine.
Oh shit, sorry. Okay, here we go.
And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
I know that was sad.
We want to thank you all for loving my brother and supporting our family. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that. Who's Brandy Jackson? Speaks out against leaving Neverland. Oprah on Hollywood Unlocked. Brandy Jackson. I don't know who the hell that is. Let's not forget about Aaliyah. Because Aaliyah's uncle got millions. Millions. After her death. Yes! Why did I get married? You remember that? That's when Michael died. Yeah. Yeah. When she was, yes. That's what, that's when he died. Yes, I remember her saying that. Wow. I forgot about that. Yep, Kathy, I forgot about that. Wow.
carried the fallen star's casket through the streets of New York, a somber procession reminiscent of the funeral for Princess Diana, who was also killed in a tragic accident exactly 4 years ago today. And just as the British royals mourned the loss of Diana, the royalty of African-American entertainment gathered on this day to remember the R&B princess, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's funeral took place here at St. Ignatius Loyola Roman Catholic Church, where such luminaries as Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis have been memorialized. Among the mourners joining Aaliyah's grief-stricken parents, her aunt Gladys Knight, Aaliyah's boyfriend Damon Dash, fellow hip-hop honcho Sean Puffy Combs, R&B singers Usher, Maya, and Monica, hip-hop artists Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Lil Kim, Missy, even former heavyweight champ Mike Tyson. As Aaliyah's casket was moved from the famed Frankie Campbell Funeral Chapel, her heartbroken mother, Diane Houghton, gently acknowledged the crowd of mourners. God bless you, my daughter, Diane. God bless you. Following the funeral, Aaliyah's fans cheered as her casket was carried down the church steps. Then, 22 white doves, one for each year of Aaliyah's short life, were released into the air. One young mourner was so overcome with sadness, she fainted and had to be taken to the hospital.
You know, I met Aaliyah in person.
A public memorial service for Aaliyah, the upscale restaurant Cipriani was transformed into a makeshift chapel filled with flowers and fond memories.
It's very comforting. That was an inspiration. It was like losing your own best friend. I danced because of her. That was my main purpose for dancing. She made me want to dance. She made me want to keep on dancing.
To many, Aaliyah was more than an entertainer. She was a role model who lived with grace and goodness. Aaliyah left this world like a princess.
And it was a fitting ending for a woman whose beautiful spirit was felt far and wide. Here's the latest on the investigation into Aaliyah's plane crash. Bahamian officials say after the weight of bags and fuel, there was only 800 pounds left for 9 adult passengers. One Cessna expert says those numbers make it clear the plane was overloaded.
Another sad story, Aaliyah.
Our rising star laid to rest is our top Hollywood story. Hi everyone, Barry Hardikoff. I'm Jan Carl.
And I'm Bob Goen, and it was an overwhelming display of affection on the streets of New York. Hundreds of fans
She was
came
very
to see the
beautiful.
horse-drawn carriage carrying the casket of Aaliyah. Now her celebrity friends say goodbye. First up tonight.
It hurts.
As 22 white doves, each representing 1 year of Aaliyah's life, were released, the singer's mother broke down in tears. It was a tender moment that encapsulated everyone's feeling of loss and sadness for a life that was cut tragically short. As a glass-paneled carriage brought the body of Aaliyah to the Manhattan church, a traffic jam occurred along the streets. Dozens of flower arrangements were carried inside as Matrix producer Joel Silver, Mike Tyson, Sean P. Diddy Combs, and talk show host Ananda Lewis arrived to say their final farewells. More than 1,000 fans sang one of Aaliyah's songs, One in a Million, as her casket was carried out of the church, making its way to Ferncliff Cemetery, where the singer will be laid to rest.
The choir there sang Ave Maria.
Terry Williams was Aaliyah's publicist during the singer's early years. She told E.T. the ceremony was peaceful and serene.
Her brother spoke just really very beautifully, and that wherever he looks in the sunrise, he will see her smile.
At Cipriani's restaurant across town, a video tribute featuring interviews with Aaliyah's family and friends played, as fans publicly mourned the loss of the singer who, by giving much during her life, will be remembered long after her death.
She was easily one of the most humble and beautiful, insight and hard worker, and had so much to still give. And we've all been
Very talented person.
Try and focus on the positive. That maybe through this tragedy we can make an adjustment in our own life and be thankful for all the things that we have, whether or not we're in the entertainment business or not.
And E.T. has learned that Aaliyah's new movie called Queen of the Damned will be released in February.
Aaliyah's funeral, extra entertainment tonight is day August 31st, 2000 and One by R.J. Rick. Wow. Time goes so fast. It's been that long. Wow. Yeah, I'm about to go. My body is really hurting. I woke up and my body been hurting so bad. Oh, if anybody know what can I do for sciatica, please let me know. Oh my God. I can't. If I lay long, if I sit long, it just hurts so bad. I really wanted to get into like a lot, so much more. We started so late today though. Thanks to Dave, because I had to cook his dinner too. And that started really late tonight. But it's not the best, but I try to give y'all a little something, something. I wanted to do so much more, but I got tired, y'all. My body is hurting really bad, though. That's what it is too. My body is hurting bad. I woke up this morning, my body was hurting galore. I gotta get my notebook, put my paper in my stuff for school Monday. I bought my GED book. I'm trying to put the video out to show y'all what I bought yesterday. Deep tissue massages. I might tell Dave to massage me tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm in pain. All right, y'all. Everybody have a blessed night. I see y'all next year. No. I see y'all next year. It was a good live. You think so? I wanted to do so much more with y'all. I have so many so many legends I wanted to get in depth with. I had a lot to talk about, and I don't know what happened with us. I guess because I'm in a lot of pain too. But next time. But thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Shit, we didn't get into a lot. Well, we spent most of the time listening to Whitney Houston's sister-in-law. But we did get into the Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. There was the Charles Manson people that I wanted to talk about. But this don't stop it, because this is just the beginning of this, because we could come back another time and continue on part two. So this would just be part one. That's what this would be, part one. This would be part one. Yeah, this would be part one. That's what this is, part one. So we showed what Whitney Houston's sister, you know, was basically saying about her, but I still want to get into the whole Illuminati thing, the whole Tupac and Biggie, Suge Knight thing, the whole Death Row thing, Selena, just artists that wants to be signed out of their deal, and a lot of times they can't. And they wind up, they wind up being adios. ghost outs. It's crazy. All right. Good night, everybody. Ashiya. Ashiya. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. Girl, I know. I pray every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day. Good night, Shay. Good night, everybody. Everybody have an amazing Mother's Day. This was just a pre-Mother's Day thing I wanted to share with you guys. Um, you know, my kids don't call me for Mother's Day, so at least I got to do something with you guys for Mother's Day. So I wanted to do that with you guys. So thank you for spending Mother's Day with me, for supporting me, loving me in my journey. I appreciate all of you that rocks with me. Thank you so much. I really, really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Everyone have a blessed night.